What is it?
It's a Dinglehoppers.
Did you wash your ass today?
Okay.
Okay, very nice.
Very nice.
Very nice.
Welcome to
yes.
Breakfast at Bob's. We got the doll. Buy one, get two free.
Breakfast.
Dutch
with Bob.
Rudders.
Are we actually going right now? We doing this?
We're
No?
we're recording.
I think we're good,
All right,
yeah.
all right,
Dutch
fucking
Rudders for everyone.
Another episode with Breakfast with Bob. Just me and Mr. Johnny Boy here.
And Brian giving Dutch
Brian.
Rudders in the corner. Yeah, he's over there. Like,
Woo, Dutch Rudders for everyone.
That's why no one's sitting by you.
We
Yep,
finally
it's
got
fine.
him. We finally got him a camera, and
I've had a camera for like the past couple episodes. I just
I
wasn't.
kind of regret it,
I
too.
wasn't physically on the last episode video-wise. I was there in
Yeah,
spirit. I was the back talk man. I was just back here talking.
I like that you caught a couple of my jokes, subtle jokes.
Dude, I was
enjoyed
giggling
that.
like a little
Yeah,
schoolgirl
like,
over here.
they were missed by most people, but you caught them. I appreciate that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What
I'm
jokes,
glad you
what jokes
appreciate
did I
me.
miss?
It's too late now. You can't go
I'd
back,
fucking
dude.
forget. I
You
don't
gotta-
remember.
But he laughed. He laughed a lot. At
My member
jokes, yeah.
berries are gone.
I had some side jokes
Well,
to
maybe,
stories.
You also completely biff
He said
on
something
a lot of
about
my
shit,
jokes.
and it was really shitty.
I don't biff on your jokes. I listen to them.
I will say a solid one. You just look at me like,
Yeah, because
Like, who's this guy?
'Cause
He's not
it's-
that funny.
Because it's some crazy bullshit you're talking about. I get confused.
I just talk about, whatever comes into my head, and sometimes it's not the best. All right.
Do you want to hear a terrible dad joke that I heard yesterday? That's
Sure.
just the worst ever.
We're starting off with terrible dad jokes.
It's so
This is
terrible.
a
yeah,
horrific
brother.
idea.
It's so terrible. So like I'm at my cousin's house hanging out, and he goes, "Hey, what's red and bad for your teeth?"
Fire hydrant.
Stanky pussy.
A brick.
right.
Oh yeah, that's a good one.
But I mean, it's funny, but it's so terrible, right?
it's so like straightforward. It's
like,
like,
it's-
you know what's bad for your teeth? A fucking brick.
But like, yeah, like I was like
Red
just,
brick.
just fucking staring at him, like I don't know what.
Like you were in total awe. Like what
That's
the
like
fuck did you say
It's
to
like
me?
asking what's the best thing ever, and then like somebody's just like, "Oh, dude, well, I find like
Yeah.
finding out that if you open one of those popcorn things and then there's a hole in the bottom, so all the kernels will fall out, and like the next guy's like, yeah, I was gonna say like ending cancer would be the best thing ever.
That'd be the best thing I've ever seen.
Ending cancer wouldn't be the best thing ever for the pharmaceutical industry or in the hospital
It's the
industry.
best thing
very
ever.
true.
They love cancer.
Gotta make their-
Ending
they
ending
bank
food,
their money.
Actually, like, but you know,
food crises.
sooner or later, like, if you live long enough, cancer gets you.
Yep.
It gets you sooner or later.
Yep.
That or a
Yeah,
heart
yeah,
attack. They get you.
yeah,
Yeah.
Good one.
I heard some crazy ass story about a dude who lived underneath the sea for like 30 days.
Did you say
And
he
it-
lived under the sea? Like
Yeah,
what?
he-
in a
he
seafaring
became
thing? Was he in a
SpongeBob.
fucking submarine? He's like, I'm in a pineapple.
Yeah, he became SpongeBob.
He was
No,
Mr.
he
Krabs.
just like lived underneath the sea to like just prove that like you can live like really far underneath the sea for like 95 days. Like he
What?
wasn't living in fucking water. He was just under like
What
in
are
like
you
the
ta-
welding pressure.
What are you
shit.
talking about?
Anyways, it shortened his life. His life was like I
well,
guess like
your
it
life has
made him
diminished.
younger.
But we don't. Wait.
What?
It made
It made him younger.
Shortening your life wouldn't
Yeah,
make
yeah,
you
I
younger.
know,
It
I
would
said
be
that
the-
wrong.
older.
I said that I'm an idiot,
You idiot.
and I said that wrong.
Listen here, you
His
idiot.
life. It extended his life.
He's like,
Is
Yeah,
that
it
what you mean?
extended his life
Okay.
huh.
by like 2 years.
Why?
Being down there for
Like,
95 days.
how
freaking
did like what's
years.
the science behind it?
I guess like the pressure from being down there like squishes your shit, and like the things
Squishes your shit. Back to the scat stories.
No, it like squishes your fucking like cells, and like I guess whatever.
And that's
Compresses
good
them.
for your cells.
yeah,
to be
I guess
compressed?
that like extends them.
Wouldn't you
extends
think
a
it'd be better
life.
for the cells to be like free?
Not extended?
Yeah, to be free.
Yeah,
not-
but then they
not
might like get
compressed.
smaller, and then like the more.
Well, I would
chances
think
of
they would get
cancer.
smaller if they were pushed together. Like
I don't know.
like,
Well, no,
listen,
no. If
compressing-
you,
I'm just telling you a cool
you're just
story.
taking a big
You're
thing and
ripping
you're
this
compressing
apart.
it. It's like
I
putting
mean,
something in like
did
a
you read this?
Ziploc.
Did you read this story on like a Facebook meme? Like,
No, dude,
was there-
I
I mean,
just like went on YouTube and like looked this shit up, dude.
But,
That's
like,
how I
it-
found out about all my information.
but they didn't give any more information. I mean, I have questions. I have questions about your story.
No, he was like a guy that like I guess was like an educator. He wasn't
The
like
guy
a
living under the
science-
sea was an educator.
Yeah. He did like a bunch of video calls, and he's like, I'm living underneath the sea, and this is I'm the experiment.
Was he a college professor?
Turn into
I'm
like
in the
Al
sea.
Capone.
Was he a
Massey.
college professor? Like he says he's an educator.
Yeah, he was like a college professor, and he was like I guess he was doing a study, and he was like, I'm gonna go live under the sea for 95 days.
College is such a scam, forcing people to take that.
He's like, I'm just gonna go do this.
Like, hey, listen, you gotta take this elective with this guy under the sea, otherwise you can't get your engineering degree, buddy.
Better save up
I mean,
the money
I
for
would.
the gear.
I would go underneath the sea and live with that guy.
I don't think you have to take his course and read his. You have to buy his book.
Would you have
You
to
don't
learn
get to- you
under
don't get
the
to live
sea
w-
from The Little Mermaid?
Under the sea.
You run into the lobster like, hey, buddy.
Little Mermaid, Ariel, hottest Disney princess of all of them.
Really?
She's my favorite.
Really?
The girl
don't-
from
I
from
think,
Aladdin's probably number 2.
I think
But-
the chick from Aladdin was the hottest one.
I think Ariel was
Jasmine.
my favorite.
Mm-hmm.
Ariel, I mean, Jasmine's a close second, but Ariel is my favorite.
Because she's
Without
a
the
redhead?
without the fin.
Without the fin.
Yeah, without the fin.
But I don't think I've ever actually watched that. Does she just like get legs halfway
What?
through that?
No.
Like what
I
happened?
don't
What's the
think there's-
storyline?
I don't think she ever gets legs.
No, she's a mermaid.
What's the storyline there? I thought
She
that
falls
she
in
has
love
legs.
with a man, on
Yeah.
a human.
Yeah, but like he doesn't notice that she doesn't have
He doesn't
legs.
care because he loves her.
Yeah. Also, did you know they call forks in that show a dinglehopper?
I did not know that, but that's
Dinglehoppers.
awesome.
That's what they. She would find them in the ocean and use them as brushes. It's a dinglehopper.
Yeah, I forgot.
But wait a minute.
But it's a fork.
Isn't there a thing called like a dingleberry, and that's like
That's-
whenever shit gets
it's
stuck?
not
to
the
you?
Yeah,
same.
that's not the.
Do you think that they're picking it off with forks and shit?
No.
Do you think that's the
No.
name,
No,
the origin?
she thought she found a brush and she called it a dinglehopper.
Yeah,
She like found this new
yeah.
fucking thing. So she's like, I'm gonna brush my hair. Though it's a dinglehopper. And he goes, "This is a fork." She goes, "No, that's a dinglehopper, not a dingleberry."
Yeah, I feel
You
like
fucking sicko. It all leads back to shit and
like yeah, listening to you makes think like Disney gets a bad rap. It's just perverts that think Disney's doing dirty things. It's just perverts.
What do you
like,
mean?
thinking- Oh, yeah, Disney does all
What do
these.
you mean?
Disney has all these things that are dirty or whatever, and then but people like perverts find them because perverts can find something dirty in anything, just like a brush. It's a dingleberry finder to you.
Well, because I think the
'Cause you're into butt
the-
stuff,
What was
which
the
is
name of the
fine.
brush? Okay.
A dingle hopper.
Go to the dinglehopper. It's a fucking fork.
Not a
like
dingleberry, dog.
utensil. Not a
Not a-
dingleberry. Dinglehopper.
Yeah, a
Dingleberry,
dingleberry. And I'm just saying a dingleberry.
hopper.
You made the leap.
Ironically,
Isn't it like the
both
same?
with dingle. Yes, I did make the leap.
Yes,
I'm just
you did.
saying, was there a guy who was
You
like,
leaped right into the sun on that one. Like, back, boom, done. Into
was
the
there
fucking
a
sun.
guy who was just sitting there? He's like, I have this utensil,
It's a fuck,
it's-
wee wee.
and it's meant to pick the shit off people's buttholes.
What?
No.
If you got dingleberries, you need to
And
learn
he's
to
a
wipe
he's
better.
Like-
he's a Frenchman. I have to pick the shit off people's buttholes.
I mean, like,
Brush me hair with dinglehopper.
are your calves like super strong from the conclusions you jump to? I
He's
mean,
got
you-
the biggest calves in
You
the
just
room.
leap from
I
conclusions.
thought my calves were big, and I
Like-
saw Mike's. I was like, damn.
Like, oh, there's this Disney cartoon about a mermaid and we're brushing her hair, dingleberries, and I like butt stuff. Like, what the?
Better call him Jumper
God.
Cables
There's
because
a
he's always
Frenchman.
jumping at
Well,
things.
like I said, there's a Frenchman. He's like, we need to solve the problem with the shit on people's buttholes.
No.
So I got
no,
you this fork.
No.
It's this fork.
It's just a shit fork.
Jesus.
Yeah, is it a fork, by the way? Is that what you're saying? Is her brush?
Hers is basically
Yeah.
a brush. It's
It's
a
a-
fork.
it's-
I don't know what.
No, it's
utensil
literally
you're
a
using.
fork. It fell off a
Yeah.
boat, and she found a fork and used it to brush
so
her hair, and then named
the
it a
Frenchman's like, I'm
dinglehopper.
going to solve the problem.
Well, who's the
with
Frenchman?
some shit fork.
Like, where's this Frenchman from? Like, is it like?
And why is
French
the French
deal with shit a lot.
French aren't hairy.
Also, I keep.
How do you know this?
Italians are very hairy.
Who did you get together and like was like, hey, Frenchman?
French
hairy
people
are
aren't
you?
that hairy.
They're really not that hairy.
They don't have that much body
Really?
hair.
No.
Italians have the most body hair. Do you see me? Do you see my leg hair? Imagine that on my ass. Just everywhere.
I'm not going to imagine
Everywhere.
that.
But
And so that's why you need the Frenchman's fork.
I
Wait,
don't. I
we
mean,
need
bro,
the dingleberry.
you should clean that up if that's the case.
What?
I'm good.
If you're getting that many
I don't get
Your
dingleberries?
asshole. You should clean your ass hair.
I don't get that. I don't get that problem.
You
Mike.
shave your ass hair?
I keep it clean. I don't have a ton. I keep it
I take a
clean.
little bit of a shaver down there, and
I
I
keep
give
it
a little
clean.
trim. Take a little bit off the top.
I mean,
that's
listen.
that's a tough reality to have to fight with. Is like,
What? Cutting the hair or just
Yeah. yeah,
Keep that shit
having a-
clean.
dingleberries?
Like-
you know, having a
Listen here, Barry
soft
Dingler.
booty.
It's but you
You have a baby ass. It's like going back in time, baby.
That's a rough reality. to
it's
have
just
to
a
fight.
cleanliness issue though.
RUFF?
Like
It's a cleanliness issue.
yes, you don't want hairs on there collecting dingleberries. You want to get that shit. It's a cleanliness issue.
Dude, I went for like years without like properly washing my asshole. And,
Jesus Christ.
That's not something you admit that everybody on the internet's
Jesus
gonna hear.
Christ.
And Mike didn't know how to wash
No,
his
dude,
ass for a while.
Dude, I had to like sit there and like hear somebody else talk about it, and I was like, I've been.
What
fucking
was
this
it? Your
up.
wiping strategy that was wrong?
No, like
Were
I
you
just.
wiping?
I was
back
just
to
taking
front?
showers, but I wasn't digging, dude. Now I.
You
now
were
I.
digging.
now
You were getting all up
now
in
I
the goods
dig
like,
to clean
hey,
it.
it's all up in there. Better get it. He's like, oh fuck.
Yeah,
I'm
now
in
now
there
I'm digging to clean that shit. Like, and before I did.
You're
it, dude.
repulsing, John. Right now. He is pissed.
I'm not. I just don't understand.
He's
Like,
confused. He is confusion.
like, what do you mean? Like,
What do you mean?
You're digging into your
do you
asshole?
mean?
Like,
What do you
like, what? You're
mean?
giving yourself an enema? Like, calm down. Like, put
He's
a little.
up there with the cloth, like, what
like,
peekaboo?
like
What's
put a
going
little
on?
soap. Put a little soap in there. And, like, how fucking dirty are you?
No, I'm just saying, like
Takes the
before.
shower head, puts it
before-
in, and goes.
Like, do you
No,
take
like-
like do you take a shower? Like, calm down.
Like I would just take a shower and just like any water that got down there, it was clean, dude. And then like
He just like, I'm gonna
Wait,
mist
like
it.
you didn't wash your ass?
yeah, exactly. That's what I'm saying. So it took me a minute to realize I had to wash.
Wait,
Did you
my
wash
asshole.
your
like
ass
like
today?
when? Like how?
Did you? That was me for like 10 years.
Well, Mike,
How old were you when you realized you have to wash your ass? Like,
old enough.
Late enough that it's a problem.
Now, yesterday, he's like, "Fuck."
I was today years
Like
old when I learned it was.
21.
I,
Like 21.
what?
Yeah. Yeah.
Like, didn't you have to like change in gym class?
Yeah, dude.
People weren't like
Got streaks
disgusted by.
and you just dealt with that shit.
What?
He had burnout marks. He's like, "Where's the Indy
Like-
500 here?"
Like you're gaslighting me, right? Like you.
This is payback from
Like
earlier.
this shit isn't real. Like you're making this shit up.
Literally.
No.
You didn't
No.
know you had to clean your asshole out
No,
till
I
you were
mean, like,
21 years old.
I had the idea, but like I was like,
I thought about it, but I didn't do it.
I was like, it's pretty gay. It's pretty gay to
Dumbass.
clean your butthole.
This
It's like, what do you do?
This
What's
cannot-
the science? What's
this
the
can't be
science of
real.
cleaning buttholes? So you do it.
this can't be real.
Fuck.
Like you were 21 years old and you realized I need to clean my asshole.
Yeah, dude. Like just one time, like I took a shower and I was like, that didn't fix it at all. And then I
What
was
the
just like,
fuck?
I gotta get in there. I gotta
trying your
scrub
crack
shit.
and you're like,
Yeah.
fuck the shit again.
And
God
then,
damn
and
it.
then I was like, this is a whole new meaning to life.
The poo redistribution system.
So you're taking a shower because you're filthy to clean yourself.
yeah.
And you don't think to clean the place
The
where literal
sweatiest
shit
part of
comes
you,
out of.
in your sweatiest part
Yeah.
too. Usually it's
Like
hot.
you're making this up.
No, dude, no.
Hey, you gaslighting me, brother.
This can't be real.
It's fucking. It's part of the matrix. It's part of the simulation. It never happened.
like
Snake.
like last week I made a comment to you like I like to watch me get shocked by bullshit that you say, and I thought someday I'm gonna have to force the shocked feature. I'm probably not, because this is mind blowing.
I mean,
Like-
It hurts from laughing
And I don't
so
know,
much.
like-
oh fuck! I didn't talk a whole last.
I don't
episode,
know
and
if
here I
like
am.
your loved ones that raised you growing up will listen to these podcasts.
I guess if they didn't, they do listen to this.
They
It's
raised
very
him like a
upsetting.
barbarian.
I'm not sure who was in charge of like bathing you. You
They
failed.
didn't teach
you
me
failed.
right. Yeah, they didn't teach me right.
You
that's
done
for sure.
fucked up, hey, Ron.
I mean, the man, 21.
Yeah, I would say like 21. And yeah, dude, I just didn't I didn't clean out my asshole properly.
He would wipe and be like, "It's clean enough."
So
Gotta
how'd you
keep
come to the
walking.
realization that you should? When the light bulb just go off?
He had a white towel and dried his asshole. And there
I feel like that happened before
Actually,
21.
it was because I was in the military and I was like, I'm cleaning my like whenever I'm out in the field, I am cleaning my asshole with like baby wipes. I was like, I should probably just do that in the shower.
In the shower?
Yeah.
What?
Yeah.
So you're bathing with baby wipes
Mhm.
because you're in the field and you're
Yeah,
actually
yeah.
and you're cleaning your ass then.
So you're giving
Yeah,
yourself
yeah,
like
yeah.
a
But when you
whore
have like
bath
a
with
lot,
baby
like
wipe.
stream of hot water, it's a much cleaner thing.
Yeah, yeah.
You're choosing to just wash the
not.
outside
I
of your
call
butt.
Yeah.
I call that attachment on the shower the Clip Blaster 5000 or the Shit Blaster 5000, the one you put on the ridiculous sprayer and it's like really intense. You got to get all of your goods with that.
Well, I've never had anything like
I
that.
mean, you don't have to do that to clean your asshole. Like, you might just like that, and I'm not going to judge you
Yeah,
because
you could be
I'm-
into that stuff. It's a kink.
Also, do you use
Lots
like
of-
do you use like those loofahs?
no,
Do
You're
you
talking
use
about the
do you use
balls?
like a do you use
Poofs?
like a
bro. I
any,
use a
like-
bar of
I do.
soap.
I use a poof. A
So,
poof
so,
and
so
some
this is
body
even
wash.
crazier to me. So you're just saying that you're putting a bar of soap in between your butt
I use
cheeks.
a bar of soap, and
You're just putting that in there
and
and
a
just
rag.
like-
No, and a rag. I
not
wash
me.
a rag. I put it in my hands, and I just.
So you are using a rag.
But yeah, but it's a bar of soap though. Yeah, I'm not sticking a bar of soap up my asshole.
He's not fucking
No, I'm
giving
not.
reverse
I know
stuff
you're.
up
I know
there.
you're into like butt stuff because you made the Little Mermaid like a weird deviant thing.
I mean, he's not wrong.
But like I'm not using a bar of soap, but like I do clean my cheeks like because I'm an adult. Actually, I feel like I did that as a child.
I'm just saying like that. Once you like finally like figure that out, you like
You make it
Really?
like it's
I don't
like
think it normally takes
it's
to
not, yeah,
21,
finally
though.
finally's the wrong word. Like it's not like it took us a long time or it's like climbing Mount Everest.
It's not like you imagine.
It's just like oh my butt's dirty because like poop comes out of it. Like
no.
yeah, but dude, I just thought it was gay to touch your butthole.
What the fuck? Where are
Or be,
you
like,
getting
anywhere
these
near your
thoughts? Who told
butthole.
you that?
so.
It was the priest.
Yeah.
Priest.
It's
That's
gay.
how I fought it off for so long, dude.
Fucking fighting off his demons. Like no.
So you knew that it was dirty, but you didn't want to be gay. Is that what you're saying?
Yeah,
It's
I
like
didn't
I
want to
can't be gay and clean at the
You
same
can't be gay and
time.
clean at the same
You
time.
can't do it. It cancels each other out.
I mean, that's a weird thing, I guess. That, like, all
Alright.
gays are clean, all straights are dirty as fuck. But I mean, that's, I guess.
Can't be sinning twice. You can't be
It
sinning
is,
twice.
it is
baby.
Pride Month, so maybe that's, all
Yeah,
these
yeah, that's why it came up like
It helps his mental health too.
dirty,
Yeah.
yeah, mental health and Pride. That's a weird
That's a weird combo.
crisscrossing,
isn't it,
yeah.
right?
yeah.
It's,
what? That
Mental
it's-
health
it's
and Pride
Men's
having
Mental Health
the
Awareness
same month.
Month and
Men's
Pride
mental
Month.
health awareness is the same month as Pride Month.
Yep.
It's weird.
Really?
It's weird they put the two together.
Well, I mean, they usually. Have you ever been to like a pride parade? Either one of you?
Nope.
No?
No. I
Have
feel like
you?
I'd go to one. No, I haven't.
What the fuck?
That's a
I
strange.
saw that.
What?
That's a
You said you look like you go to one. Who?
No, I feel like I could go to one.
Oh.
Like
I
thought you were
I
like,
would
don't
definitely
say
go.
that.
They let anybody in.
Yeah,
like
but I
they
just-
are
Even
accepting.
people that
I
forgot to
don't-
know
I
how to
don't-
wipe their ass.
I
and
just never
clean
see the
right until they're
flyers.
21.
I mean,
never-
They
listen,
don't
never
post
see the date.
flyers. It's just on Facebook.
I feel like
Oh.
they'll let you in. They might stay away from you if you don't wipe your asshole. But I
Yeah.
But I
I
don't.
feel like a lot of people don't know
Gotta keep
too
them
when it
away.
happens because you have to like live in Pittsburgh to know these things.
They had,
Sometimes.
I think they had one in Youngstown too. Like they have in cities. I mean, whatever. Like
Yeah, they usually block off some of downtown Pittsburgh and have it down there. They do like a parade and
Yeah,
shit.
but they do that shit to like stupid shit though. They have like I don't know protests and shit, and they shut.
Hey, they have Picklesburg Day and they block off the
the
Robert
fuck is
Clemente Bridge.
Picklesburg?
They have like a whole
they
pickle fest.
celebrate pickles.
They do pickles on the Robert Clemente Bridge.
And they get to shut down traffic for this.
They shut down a whole bridge
That's upsetting.
for a pickles fest.
Listen,
They should
right
do a
across from the
day for
stadium.
people who don't know how to clean their assholes.
listen.
I'd be a part of that.
Yeah, you'd be the only one there
me and
leading
my
your own
peop-
rally.
My people will get together.
Believe me.
Who
stink
didn't
up
know
the
how to
place.
clean their ass correctly until 21? This guy here, I was the first and the last.
Yeah, and you know what? It might have been the beer shits that got me to like
What
really,
the-
really look into it.
Yeah, beer shits are bad.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ.
Fucking, especially after
Jesus
eating, like,
Christ.
eating fried food. Beer shits worst.
I mean, like, why? Like,
What do you mean? Why?
you just going so
I'm giving
far.
you all the information.
I mean,
I'm giving you the fucking schematic
and
here.
generally speaking, Mike, I love information and I love to ask questions, but it might be TMI. Like, I was going to take a shot at the Yinzer Nation being stupid, then you're like, well, they were beer shits, so, like, let's bring it back to not clean my asshole. Like, I was trying to give you the out.
what's the
because
Yinzer Nation?
They're just stupid. Yinzers are dumb.
As there's a freaking Steelers.
Dude, I actually
pillow
love
behind
those
me.
people. Those
You
people
love the
are, like-
Yinzers? Real Yinzers are, like, the people that are, like, grew up in the steel mines are cool, but, like, the yuppie or, like, hipster Yinzer, fake Yinzers, they suck.
I mean, I just like anybody with that accent. Actually, that accent is.
I like
I don't know that tingles my ears.
I
hearing
like
people
that when
with that shitty
Yinzers
accent.
like when Yinzers will be like, I don't know why you're saying y'all, that's real dumb, but somehow Ewins is, it's fine.
Yeah, that's crazy to me. That
Like,
you can't say y'all around here, but
Yins guys.
Yins,
Yins.
which doesn't make any sense, like at all.
Come
It's
on,
okay.
Yins
You know,
guys.
and you go down to the creek. If it's a stream, like
All
I
out
mean,
there.
out there, yeah.
Out there.
yeah, I say y'all. I got that shit from the south, and I'm like,
Yeah.
I'm never giving that shit.
Neither
up
am I.
again.
Y'all's good. I love. A
I
good,
said use whenever I lived in
Use?
Jersey
Yeah.
for a little bit.
I love a good Southern accent.
Water.
Some
like a
water.
flavor.
Yeah, I
Feels
had a
like
really
water.
I had a really big problem saying water growing up, because like, with the second I moved out of Jersey, I guess I was like, water. What?
Water.
I was water boy.
I feel like
Water.
like you missed like being from New Jersey. You missed out. Like if you were just been born 10 years earlier, you could have been at that action park where they like just people were dying.
Oh,
Those
yeah.
scenes where- that would have been so awesome, dude. Sometimes I regret that I didn't get to go. Like I'm like I watched the documentary. Like it'd be so awesome.
I don't know.
To
Jersey
die or
was-
go to action park.
I feel,
Well,
I feel like I didn't miss out on much.
They might not be exclusive.
I feel like I didn't miss out on much. Like, I don't know. I grew up in Jersey during the white van craze. That was the big thing.
What's
whenever
the
I was a
white
kid.
van craze?
That
Was
was
it
like
the one with the
whenever
sniper?
pedophiles were like
Oh.
the white vans. Just,
I thought you were talking
started
about the dude in the
blowing
white
up.
van that was sniping
think-
people with his kid.
I think pedophiles still use white vans.
They do.
I don't think
I know,
it's a
but
craze.
I'm saying that's whenever like it stuck.
That's when
started.
so the pedophiles were big on. That's when the white vans became.
Oh no,
Popular.
I could be. Can we look this up? When did white vans
Oh, my-
become like the
I don't
thing?
think that's a thing you can look up.
White work vans. When did they become a thing? Pedophiles, white vans. That's what I'm looking at.
Just turns out it happened in 1984 outside of White Castle
Dude,
in New
Cameron's-
Brunswick, New Jersey.
Cameron's dad is gonna have.
Wait, what?
You gotta watch it.
What the
Look at
fuck?
the IP address, like, what's this guy looking up? What the fuck?
I'd like to know when white vans were used in child abductions.
Yeah. When did they become prominently known for being used in child abductions? That's actually like a better way to ask it.
It's still
But
terrible.
anyways, that was when did white vans prominently be known for child abductions?
Fuck.
Dude.
And
But
we,
anyways.
and we had a whole list of topics. We had a whole list. And here we are. And here we are. We went down no topics. I told a terrible dad joke, which got huge laughs. I'm actually embarrassed that it crushed like it did. Like, I'm sad about it. And because it's terrible, but it just crushed. And and I'll probably tell it again now because it just killed. And yeah, and now we're talking about
1979.
for real.
All right. I
Yep,
was wrong.
1979. White vans were known for serial killers stalking victims in their white vans.
Is
and
there a
predators.
location that it started? Is it New Jersey?
It was.
Let it be New Jersey.
Yeah, watch it be.
I'm trying to fucking see here. Here it says Australian Broadcasting Corporation.
They were abducting people. Fucking Australians.
Oh no. Somehow
Get in the fucking van.
Get in the van.
Get down under. Get down under.
Get on down under.
Kiwis.
You can't do a good Australian
Oh, it's,
accent.
this is from Oxygen True Crime. It's like a thing, but it says Ohio.
You know what? That makes
that
sense.
That feels good.
Yeah, Ohio. Why is Ohio becoming the new Florida?
I love Ohio and Florida.
Ohio is literally the armpit of
Why-
America.
why-
Ohio's better than
Dude,
Pennsylvania.
No.
Every
I
way.
lied. It started in it was 1979 in Los Angeles.
Of course.
There was kidnapping,
makes
raping, and
sense.
murdering of 5 young women. They were 16, 18, 15, and 13 and 16.
I think you had one extra one. I think there were 6 there.
That's kind of
No,
depressing hearing
Right.
their actual ages and like how many.
Yeah,
I
it was
don't
a
know.
serial killer, man.
Yeah.
He was on the loose. The
I don't
deuce
know.
was loose.
Last episode I was talking about Auschwitz for a second. So.
Yeah, you were. You were
Yeah,
talking
you
about the showers. These aren't the showers.
Yeah, dude. Fucking. I have to think of the name. Doesn't matter. Whatever. Skip it.
It
Skip
don't
it.
matter.
Those Jews don't matter to you.
No.
Yeah.
I really want to remember the name. It was like, like I said, it doesn't matter. It'll come up to me and I'll say it.
It'll happen. It'll be
Yeah.
like a freaking Twitch. Wah!
Also, like, I just like Ohio is better than Pennsylvania in every way. Like, I know you guys
Really?
are.
I mean, this is-
Pennsylvania
this is
is a garbage state.
I
We have
like
a
that
terrible
Ohio
gas tax.
Doesn't actually have to do like any inspection on their
They
vehicles.
don't have any
No.
inspection on vehicles.
That's money. That's solid right there.
Yep. They the taxes are lower, because Pennsylvania is a commonwealth, not a state, so
Mhm.
they can tax you more. They think they're wonderful.
One of the most taxed, other than like the big three, it's one of the most high taxed like local and state taxes in the country.
We have the second highest gas tax.
Yeah.
In the country.
Ridiculous.
Also, highest rate of depression and alcoholics is in Pennsylvania.
Mainly out of Pittsburgh.
Really?
I don't-
Mainly?
you can look. I feel like
Wow.
actually Brian could look that up. I feel like Pittsburgh has the highest ratio, honestly, because everyone I know from Pittsburgh is kind of a drunkard.
I mean, it could have changed from then to now. Actually, that is very true.
Also,
Everybody
it's
knows.
very anecdotal. I know like 6 people from
Yeah.
Pittsburgh, so like I'm being very anecdotal, and I have no clue.
So if you're in Pittsburgh, you're an alcoholic now to John.
Yinzers, you're a Yinzer, watching them Steelers, put 'em by the Iron Cities.
Yeah, we're really shooting for the right audience here.
I mean, listen, Pittsburghers get mad about that. They defend that shit because they're real proud of. Actually, like I feel
Okay.
like the real Pittsburghers own that shit. They know they're dicks.
You can't make fun of people whenever you just saw Django Unchained for the first time this
I mean, it
last
took
week.
me a while. It was
That's,
fantastic. Why am I making? I mean, so I was busy doing things.
It's a cult classic. It immediately came out and became a classic. And you waited how many years?
When did it come out?
When did Django Unchained come out? We're loading him up
Because we're gonna.
he's stuck.
Because here's the thing. Whenever. Yeah. Because whenever Django came out, we're gonna put 2024. And we're gonna subtract that number, and I'm gonna tell you how many years ago. I mean, that's the answer. Like,
No,
dude,
because like you can't make fun of people and then just not see a cult classic for years. It's been on streaming for years.
It came out on Christmas of 2012.
yeah. So 12
fucking
years ago. 12 years ago.
12 years ago,
Whatever.
dude.
I saw it.
And then it was released in the U.S. in January of 2013.
11 years
January
ago.
18th.
What do you mean it was released?
They
in
released
the US?
overseas.
It was
first.
released overseas first on Christmas, and then they released it
Oh,
on January
what the
18th
fuck?
in the States.
Why'd
So
they
that's
do
how
that?
that's how Sony does it. They release
So
it.
wait
in
a
Japan
minute.
first
They
and
did
stuff.
they did an American slave movie
Yep.
in Europe before they did that
Treaty
shit in
shit.
the
Yes,
United
yes,
States.
yeah.
That's crazy. I feel like you should hit like where it's taking part.
It was really good though. Like I love that movie. Yeah.
What was
My favorite scene was like where like they're the Ku Klux Klan. They're gonna go get them, and they're bitching because they can't see out things.
I can't see
And the
shit out
guy's
of
like,
it.
my wife spent all this time making these, you ungrateful pricks. Like, I'm leaving.
So
Dude, anytime that whenever I was working out in North Carolina, that's like what me and all my coworkers would say. Just like if shit wasn't going right, we'd just be, I can't see shit out of these things.
so circling back to the alcohol, the drunkest city in Pennsylvania is Pittsburgh.
I knew. I knew.
Ranked number 1 with 23% of adults stating that they drink excessively. Statewide, Pennsylvania was the 10th highest at 20.7%. Pittsburgh population is approximately 2. That's a high number there. It's just like 2 million.
Yeah.
2 million.
people.
That's it.
Country,
That's all that we're rocking.
And that
countywide driving deaths were involving alcohol.
23% is proud as fuck of their alcoholism.
Yeah, they are.
They're proud.
Go to a
of that.
Kenny Chesney concert.
They
in
wear
Pittsburgh.
that
Dude,
shit on their sleeve.
Pennsylvania drunk is basically the Philly sports. That like everybody, you just come here and it's
fucking
shoved in your
birds.
face, and they'll talk about it.
Yeah.
They're gonna let you know.
And they're like, I'm an adult.
They'll let you know at Kennywood.
I'm an adult. They'll be
Right by the steel curtain.
drinking them Earn Cities, telling you how Kennywood's so much better than Cedar Point. It's like, bro, there's nothing better about
When's the last
Kennywood
time
and Cedar Point.
When was the last time you went to Kennywood?
Like
If
4 years ago.
if
4
you
years
guys
ago.
aren't from this area,
I went a
Kennywood
couple
is
years ago.
Popular park.
I went a
Pittsburgh
couple years
area.
ago. There was a car show in there, and I got in for cheaper than what it was. Then I rode rides for a little bit, but I haven't been there since.
I haven't gone to like an amusement park as an adult. I did go one time whenever I was like in the military, and because my friends were bored, and like we just made complete fools out of ourselves, and like I couldn't imagine going now.
I think it'd be awesome. I love roller coasters.
I did. You know,
I don't do
as
coasters.
I've gotten older, every time that I've been to like anything like that, I won't go anywhere near those rides.
Why?
It's just that, like, I don't know, dude.
can't do
I'm just
heights.
yeah. Well,
I
I
can't
don't.
do heights.
It's not that I don't like it. It's like I don't want to be that guy.
I'll fucking pass out.
Speaking-
I went on a coaster last time.
I don't
want to
be that guy that doesn't clean his butthole and.
I mean, you are that guy. I mean, not anymore.
You
I
are
guess
that
not
guy.
anymore.
You can't not be that guy if you are that guy.
You know what I think's kind of fun to do? Speaking of amusement park
Clean your
rides.
butthole.
I mean, that's just maintenance. It's not
Number
always
one.
fun. I mean, it's maintenance.
Yeah, if you like that shit.
Yeah, well,
literally.
that's why he wasn't doing it because he thought it was gay.
If I touch my own butthole, it's gay.
Can't-
Sorry, only the
can't-
doctor can do it.
Can't be fun. Can't be fun.
Great, Priest Jimmy.
No, I like to go like state fairs and like lower level fairs and just throw some bolts out by like the amusement parks. And he's like, hey, what are these bolts to?
What? Whoa.
Right by the rides.
Yeah, right by the rides. You
Think
got
of the
me.
bolt. Like, oh, what's this
Yeah,
from?
is this machine falling apart? Oh my god! Look at those bolts over here.
You just pick one up by the ring of fire. Like, what the fuck is this?
Carry on a couple bolts, throw it by the ride, and like when pairs like,
you
oh my
actually
god.
doing
It would
this?
scare people
No, I think it'd
away.
be fun to do
Oh,
though.
okay.
Listen, the rides at the state fairs are
The
the
shadiest.
most unsafe. I saw one held up by bricks one time.
But like,
Which
could you
is
imagine
A
going like,
Ferris wheel.
could you imagine like going to the fair and like some kids like getting around because parents are so crazy about they worry about the kids all the time, you know, and be like. And then like they let their kid in the ride, and the mom's all worried about. It's the one that goes real fast, and so they're gonna be like, "What are these bolts to? Oh my god!" Just said the mom like, "Wants to freak out."
Imagine this. Imagine going to the state fair, okay, or the Lawrence County Fair, or whatever fair.
Big
county
Butler Fair.
The Big Butler Fair. Imagine going in the bumper cars thinking you're going to have a seamlessly good time with your family. And then you start pressing the pedal and you get electrocuted to shit. Just imagine if that happened.
I
You'd be
mean,
like, oh,
is that
fuck.
is that a thing?
It could be. You never know because those rides are so shitty. Literally, because the cables at the top
Yeah.
are so flimsy.
That
And,
has
like,
to be.
Half the time they don't make fucking contact.
That has to be high powered because that shit's shocking on the.
Oh, yeah.
It's shocking,
So,
literally.
I wonder what would have happened if you like fucking touched the roof at one of those places.
You would get shocked with
I
a
feel
lot
like
of volts. It's a lot of fucking volts going through the ceiling.
Because nobody's ever told me to not do that.
Well, here's the thing. You got to think about that cable runs on the ceiling, which gets power to the car. That the ceiling is what's powered. So if you touch, even if you touched the ceiling, you would arc yourself and basically shock yourself.
Actually,
You could stop your heart.
the last time I went on a ride, I think like something happened, or like the guy that was like in charge of it just didn't give a shit, because it was like me and my brother and he and my niece went on this ride, and dude, we were like having fun on the ride, but it just kept on going. It was like on max speed,
and
it just wouldn't stop. And like my brother's like, what the fuck's happening, dude? And I'm like looking at the guy, and he's just like pressing a button, just being like,
it's not doing shit.
oh.
Right,
like,
turn off!
He just went off and talked to other people. He's just talking to
He
me.
wasn't doing his job. He's like, these kids are gonna die today, and it's on my watch, and I don't give a fuck.
Yeah, I'm sitting there like, dude, I don't know how much longer I'm able to deal with this before I'm like about to start throwing the fuck up. Like,
shit.
and like I'm the guy that's like in the corner. It's like one of those spinny ones. So I'm like, ugh.
They had the one at the fair, the one you're called the Sizzler.
But you never hear about any like maimings on those rides. I mean, all the carny
Imagine
rides.
if you were like the parent of one of those people, and then like they have to like the
You're
next
getting money
group
from
of kids, like they. Like, oh yeah, we're gonna go to the state fair, and it's like, do
and
you
then
remember
a child
Jimmy?
dies at the fair.
Yeah.
I mean,
your little brother Jimmy died last year at the fair. We can't go. Sorry.
I feel like if you're a parent, you should be going that ride with your kids. So don't be like a bitch. Like
Then
ride
the parent
rides.
goes,
Like,
"Well, I'm dead."
Yeah, but what if they die on like the? Is there any like accidents on those kids rides? Because that would be.
Slowest truck
What are you
rides, like
talking about?
Do you think like that would be a tough way to go, dude?
they did the pony rides, and a fucking one bucks and kicks a kid in the face, launches it 5 feet across the fucking
The
pen.
Ferris wheel blew up, and that's why you died.
The seat fell off the,
the
Ferris wheel.
wheel blew up.
Little
Yeah, like
Johnny.
the bolts just came undone on the Ferris wheel, and like that's why you went out.
Imagine-
Not because of like the Speed Demon 3000, but because you went on the fucking Ferris wheel.
Imagine if the freaking seat started rocking and just detached, and you just fell to your death. Like, boom, little Johnny died at the fair yesterday. Sorry,
It'd be a tough
can't.
way to go.
Did we talk about that? The Ferris wheel where like the girl from Ohio was fucking the dude from Florida on the Ferris wheel at Cedar Point. They got arrested.
We have talked about.
Okay.
Yeah, it was like a couple episodes ago.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know why.
I love that
snapped.
story. I love that story.
Yeah,
Because you gotta
Finger
remind me of
guns.
things. I'm getting old. You gotta remind me of shit.
yeah. But I
John's
mean,
old.
that would just suck to like. I would be like, remember Jimmy, that little fucking gay kid? He died on that fucking.
Why is he gotta
Why
be
is he
gay?
gay?
Why is he gotta be gay?
I mean, is it because it's Pride Month?
gay
Please
way
say,
to go.
say it's because it's Pride. Say it's because it's Pride
We
Month.
have to include everybody.
What's his name?
Just-
What's his name now, Mike?
His name's Jimmy.
What?
Just
Is that a gay name to you or something?
no. He
Well,
said,
my brother must be gay because
No,
his name's
he
Jimmy.
died on the fucking Ferris wheel, dude.
Oh, Jimmy
That's
didn't.
a
What,
gay way to
only
go.
gay people die on the Ferris wheel?
I'm not saying gay, but you know.
It discriminates against gays only.
I
Sorry, you're gay. Death! Death
I-
on the Ferris wheel.
I don't know.
What do you mean you don't know?
I don't know what you're talking about.
This is like cleaning your butthole. That's pretty gay, right?
I mean,
Those
yeah,
weren't even words that came out of my mouth.
hygiene, so homosexual. Hygiene.
That's the gayest thing you could do is wash your
Pretty fucking
butthole.
gay, dude.
Oh, you're looking at me like that. That's gay, dude.
Who wants to be clean? Jesus
Also,
Christ.
This is why I can't be with fucking John, because John takes a fucking steady joke like you're gay if you die while riding a Ferris wheel, and then just throws it underneath the fucking bus. He's
you
like,
said
you
little
don't like
Jimmy
gay
was
people
gay.
now?
You said little Jimmy was gay.
Yeah, because he
You
died on a
said
fucking
it.
Ferris wheel. That's why Jimmy's gay.
It discriminates against gays only. Little Jimmy
And
died.
listen,
No one else.
He died in a gay way.
Listen, Mike,
He died with a pole in his mouth. Corn dog and all.
yeah, he couldn't swallow. But no, I just listen to what you tell me. I just listen to what
What
you
do you
tell
mean?
me. You tell me that the dude was gay because he's riding a Ferris wheel and died. Like,
His name was
throw
Jimmy,
up,
okay?
I throw up a Jimmy died so on a Ferris wheel, so he's gay, and you take your bat and you swing it out of the fucking park.
no,
and
I
you're like,
didn't.
But
I
you
said
set yourself-
Mike doesn't like gay people.
No, I didn't.
Set
I
yourself up. I was there. I seen it.
I didn't, and I
God
even,
damn it.
I even gave you an I said just say it's because it's Pride Month. It's why I said he was gay.
And we both asked you, why is he gay?
Yeah.
At the
Yeah, and then
same
Brian's
time.
like doubled down. He caught it on the outfield.
I fucking hit
out of the
I
fucking
hit
park.
it inside the park home run and just ran with it. I fucking ran for my life faster than a Kenyan.
Brian's just a fucking retard, just running around.
Arms are flailing around because I'm so excited. Hey, you guys.
I feel like you're just projecting on me a little bit. Like,
What do you mean? I'm projecting.
you're
on
projecting on me because, like, you say things.
you.
And then you want a reaction from me, and I just ask you a question. You already know what you're saying is wrong, and you want me to tell you that it's not wrong. But I just ask you a question.
He needs somebody else to agree with.
But I'm not going to agree with you. I was like, well, you're like, John, I want to spend $50,000 on a car. I'm like, Mike, do you have? Well, I want you to tell me it's okay, John. I'm not going to say I'm
give
going
me
to ask you.
reassurance, you prick.
I'm going to be like, do you think it's a good idea?
You think this is awesome? No.
I'm not just going to agree with you. I'll ask the questions and
Little
listen.
Jimmy was gay, but why?
And maybe,
'Cause he
and,
died on a road
and I don't
freaking
know,
Ferris wheel.
maybe the statistics say that more gay people die on carnival ride accidents.
But then they got a higher fucking
higher
ratio. Higher percentage of gays dying on the Ferris wheel.
I could be
Fucking
wrong.
Orange
Maybe
County
more
Fair.
gays like Ferris wheels. I don't know. I mean, I've never seen a Ferris wheel at a WNBA game. I don't know.
That's if they
And
could, they would put it up
And
there.
Antonio Brown said it's just a charity for gay people. So, I mean, I don't know. Like, I've never seen one there. I have watched a couple because of Caitlin Clark this year, but like I've never seen a
Yeah,
Ferris
dude.
wheel there.
Why is there a race war in fucking national women's basketball
race
right now?
wars.
Why am I seeing all
Dun,
this,
dun.
dude? There's a full on race war. It's
Going after
crazy.
Caitlin Clark.
Like I'm
man.
just seeing this
They're going
white
after
chick
the
and like
Clarkinator.
everybody's just promoting her and they're like, oh
Well,
my
here's
god.
the thing. They're just mad because she can fucking swish threes all
Yeah, like
day.
why is she so important? I really
Well,
don't know.
the
I just know that I
she
see
got real
this white
popular
chick,
in college
and there's a
basketball.
race war happening.
So they don't like Caitlin Clark because she's like the great white hope or whatever, and she's like putting asses in the seats. People are actually watching her, which I don't think they should hate that because they've never made a profit. But like the WNBA is like pretty.
So wait. So I don't understand. Why is this causing like racial tensions?
Because all these black girls don't like that she's getting all this publicity. They think they should be getting the publicity. But
And there was that I don't remember
Well,
the
why
girl's
is
name,
she
but she was
getting?
like,
Why is she getting publicity?
because she's doing creative things with the basketball. She's
yeah, and
exciting.
plus she was a phenomenal fucking college player.
But
What is she doing that's so different?
she's like shooting Steph Curry type threes, and she has like a pretty good bag offensively. And
I
I mean,
don't
there's
think I've ever seen her miss a three.
I mean, she's missed some, but like they just don't show them because no one
Yeah.
really watches the whole game. We just watch TikTok highlights. But like, so here's the thing: like,
Poosh.
there aren't a lot of white players like in the league. You know, they're like
Mhm.
doing things like that. They're doing athletic things. So like they're she's more interesting because there's not a lot of them. It's like, but it's not because like it's a race war. It's like, hey, if we put a talking dog on our podcast, more people would listen to it because it's a fucking talking dog.
Yep.
Like a
Yeah.
white girl that's doing athletic things on a basketball court, pretty fucking shocking. Also,
Like-
she's not making any money. She's making money in endorsements because WNBA has never made a profit in 20
She makes
some
money
years.
off of
Dude, I heard
Gatorade.
that like I know very little information like whenever it comes to like sports, but I have heard that like the National Women's Basketball League is like down 50 million,
That's a good year.
which is crazy.
That's a good year. That's the spreadsheet makes it look like a up chart because she's put more money in the seats than usual.
Mhm.
So wait, so they're making money and she's
No,
down,
they're
down
losing
$50
$50 million is an up year for them.
What do they usually?
They lose more money. You can look. Brian can look up the stats. Like they lose money every year.
Brian.
They're just they're just a write off for the NBA. And I'm saying that as someone that like
So wait.
every one of those girls could beat me in basketball. There's not one girl I
You're
could.
saying it's a tax write-off?
Well, they
for
just
the
they just
normal
they just
basketball?
accept the loss. Like
Why?
it's because they want the women's basketball to be a thing. They just take the loss.
okay.
Like there's not a
But,
market
like,
for it where they can
why
make money
wouldn't they just let it grow? Like
because it can't grow. It's lost money since they started it.
I have your answers.
what's up?
Okay, so in 2018, the WNBA had lost an average of more than US $10 million annually since its founding. The Washington Post has reported that the league and its teams are expected to lose around $50 million in 2024.
So maybe
So it's
they're even
worse this
even
year.
worse.
It's a
yeah.
five-fold increase from the 2018 till now.
Which
So
is
it's
weird
worse.
because they're out. Like they had a couple games where they outsold NBA playoff games. Like I mean, she does bring interest to the sport. I mean, and honestly, like if I was WNBA, I'd play that up. I'd play up the racial angle because people were interested in it. Like, yeah, Angel Reese is thugging her out, hitting her in the head. Look good. Like let's play it. Let's
Yeah, why?
I was
play it
gonna
up.
say a lot of people
So
too
it's
will
just
watch her too.
because- It's just because she's the one white chick that is like.
No, it's
become
because
the
she's
racial
she's
chick?
very skilled and she's making these other athletes look embarrass them. And also, a lot of these people were pros for like 5-10 years, and they got this college person come in there and make them look stupid. Like, I mean, they're going to do stuff like that. But they allow harder fouls to her than they like allowed LeBron James. If LeBron James got hit in the head like Caitlin Clark, he'd be out for 4 months.
Yep.
I mean, he would be. He'd cry about
Right
it.
on the bench.
LeBron James, you touch LeBron James, falls down like he got shot. You know, Caitlin Clark gets smacked in the face, and she's up shooting free throws because she's more of a man than LeBron James.
I don't know shit about basketball.
I don't know shit
Dude,
about shit.
Dude, I mean, I'm gonna take a quick shot at LeBron James because whatever. Like, he sat out of a finals game in the middle of the game in San Antonio because he got cramps. Like, the chance to win a championship, he had cramps. He couldn't play because it was too hot in the arena. And he's supposedly the greatest player of all time.
I mean,
get the fuck out of here.
He probably just knows his body way more, and he knows that he might.
So you grind through it. It's for a championship.
You fucking play through the pain, brother.
Or maybe you're not the greatest of all time, bro. Like, I mean, that's cool. Also, like, if you're that great, you don't have to tell people you're the greatest of all time. People tell you.
But isn't it like who are like the top guys?
Supposedly it's him and Jordan if you listen to most people, but
okay.
But I don't think LeBron James should be in the top 2 because, like, you know, he's out chasing rings all the time. He never stayed with a franchise. He had to go somewhere else to get help. Larry Bird's probably number 10.
Brian's gonna cause. Now you want to know something? I only know Larry Bird as the one white guy.
He
Which is
he played for the Boston Celtics.
Do you think that that's what this chick is gonna be?
Do you want to know who number 1 is?
Where's it from?
It's from the actual NBA Advanced Stats website.
They're probably going to say it's LeBron.
Yep. LeBron, and then Jordan, and then Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, and then Kobe, and then Shaq, and then Tim Duncan.
Why have I never heard the third
Kevin
guy's
Durant.
name?
You've ever heard of Kobe Bryant?
No, the third guy.
Kareem Abdul-Jabbar?
Yeah, how come
Dude,
I've
he's like a
never heard of
well-known
him?
fucking basketball
He
player.
had the sky hook. He was, like, huge in the 80s. Like,
But why? How come
Larry
he doesn't
Bird is
start?
number 13.
that seems low.
Did he just not do any like
Stephen
extra
Curry's
shit
above him.
outside of it?
Yeah, see this the NBA thing. Well, they're doing it on like advanced metrics. Like they're doing. See the thing about with LeBron James.
This is
like,
playoffs. This isn't regular
yeah.
season.
But again, it's all advanced metrics. Like, and the reason LeBron's higher than Jordan on the playoffs is because he played more playoff games, but also he like lost.
Dude, he's above it. He's above him in regular season too.
Because it's all longevity. All those are stats based. He also has the most turnovers of all time because he played forever. Like he's the most durable athlete ever in history of any sport. But like he also has the most bad stats too because he played forever.
Well, here's another list. This one puts Michael Jordan at number 1 and LeBron James is number 2, and Kareem Abdul-Jabbar is number 3 still, and then Bill Russell's number 4. Magic Johnson's number 5, even though he had the HIV.
Big old
Larry
Magic
Bird's
J.
number 6 on this one.
I mean, Magic Johnson like was amazing too. Like I mean, but like I'm not even crapping on LeBron James.
Dude, is that true? What he did with the whole pyramid shit?
What?
Is that true? What he did with where he had like chicks in a pyramid? He was fingering them. Like
What the fuck? What? Where the fuck did this come from?
I heard that's how he got AIDS. He was
Bruh.
just like,
You are such a degenerate.
Dude, you can only get HIV. It's
Like-
dude to dude contact.
Like, what are you like? So like we're talking about like basketball players are like if he get AIDS from pyramid fingering. Like what the?
It was a pyramid scheme. He fingered
He
them.
fingered all these women in
in
the pyramid and the AIDS just fell out. Like what?
He got
What the
HIV.
fuck?
Well, you could only get HIV in
just
the
saying,
gay
like, that's-
community back then. Look at fucking.
I feel like that's not accurate either. Like I don't think only gay people had AIDS. Like I don't think.
actually
like,
it was very.
it was pretty accurate.
It was known in the gay
I'm just
community.
gonna say like I don't think only gay people had AIDS in the beginning. Like let's not besmirch all of the gay people on Pride Month. Let's calm down a little bit.
What do you mean?
You're just gonna say AIDS came from the gay community,
Okay,
period.
okay,
Like I
good.
mean, I feel like that's a little bit of a jump. But again, I know you got big calves. You want to make this leap. Like I don't think
I knew somebody who was upset that they had HIV because they had to go to like those HIV meetings, and he just like left, and he was like, I can't take it. They're all gay. And I was like, well, maybe you should have gotten HIV and then you wouldn't be in this situation.
what are you talking about? Like it's oh my! I don't think it's just a gay. I know there were some things in the 80s where like they made it like it was gay. I mean, like other people than gays got it. Like it wasn't like
Oh no, there's absolutely ways that you can get it. I'm just
You
saying
ready?
that like in the beginning it was
It was-
for sure.
and needle sharing was a big thing.
Needle sharing, yeah. that's how- that's how the first
1970s to
time you got it.
1980s, the HIV and AIDS epidemic has frequently been linked to gay, bisexual, and other men who have sex with men. It was MSM
Did you know-
by
did you know that, like-
epidemiologists and medical professionals. That's what they
Yeah, like
labeled
if I had a paper cut, you had a paper cut, and we shook hands, and we like mixed blood, you'd get AIDS. That would be a really
No, you can
shitty
only
way.
get it from butt stuff.
Yeah, I feel like it's not just.
No, it's just transfusion of blood.
No,
So like,
that was the whole thing with Magic Johnson. You couldn't get gay if you got a. You couldn't get AIDS if you got a cut or some bullshit like
yeah,
that.
you can
No,
get AIDS if you get a cut.
I
It's
mean, a
transfusion
gaping-
of blood.
A gaping wound, maybe, but not.
Google's the best. So this is a question. What are the odds of getting HIV from gay top?
From
Instead of
what?
being a gay top and not a bottom.
Oh my god.
Says
Wait,
receptive.
what? Did you
Yeah.
look
Oh
this up?
my.
No, it
God.
automatically came up after the HIV shit. It was the next one there.
And what did it
It
say?
says receptive anal sex bottoming is 13 times riskier for getting
13
HIV
times.
for getting HIV than insertive anal sex topping. What the fuck?
Oh,
It's
dude,
the
I heard
same
that
shit.
I heard that they like solved that though.
Yeah, they have a medicine you can
Yeah,
take
they
now.
have a medicine. I like whenever
not
I went
looking
to
up
New
the
York,
medicine.
I hung out with a bunch of gay dudes, and they were telling me about like
Ah.
they have a medicine.
They
So
take
it's like it's
medicine.
pretty much like practically gone now, as long as you're taking that
Wait,
medicine.
AIDS is gone?
HIV.
That like you can't get AIDS now if you take that medicine. That's what they were telling me.
It fights HIV, which leads
Yeah,
to
yeah.
AIDS.
It's like I forgot the name of it, but it's like I don't know, AIDS be gone or some shit.
I'm
AIDS be gone!
Yeah,
I'm pretty sure that was the name. Yeah.
Yeah,
That's-
no,
that
it-
sounds right.
it-
Is this a thing for real?
yeah. So there's a new medicine.
So AIDS is basically polio now?
I think LeBron James like kind of like helped this.
He-
He was the
he-
first one. That,
He
like,
got the vaccine for AIDS?
I think so. Like that was the thing.
He was
is
the
that
first one to get rid
he
of
was the first
HIV.
Yeah. That
Yeah.
He hasn't died from AIDS like at all.
Oh, wait, you said Magic Johnson or LeBron? Didn't you say LeBron
I'm
James?
sorry,
Magic
Magic
Johnson.
Johnson.
'Cause, like, I don't think LeBron James
did
has
say
AIDS.
I did
I was
say
like-
LeBron.
I'd like to besmirch LeBron James, but I'm not going to say that he has AIDS. Like I'm not going to do that.
But yeah, dude. I just heard that like
Dude,
you
there's
know
so many different ones.
you can. So there's multiple.
There's a lot of
multiple- Like, is there
There's a chart, like,
is there
literally.
gay spray? Is one of them called gay spray?
What the fuck?
All right.
What?
Gay spray?
Why?
It's
Why?
not an actual name.
I
I just
know.
want to say that.
Now, I don't know the demographics of our maybe 200 listeners, but why are you attacking any ones that are gay on Pride Month?
I'm not.
I feel like this is you attacking the gays pretty hard today.
I have not been attacking.
There's
I've just
usually a
been saying
commercial
that-
I see all the time. But I
You
can't
said
remember
that
what it
you,
is.
you said that you didn't
Listen.
wipe your butthole because you didn't want to be gay. Like that's real insulting.
That
to
is
the,
that is gay. First off,
cleaning
number
yourself
two.
is gay or
Number
insulting.
two, it's not homosexual.
Cleaning your butthole.
You said it was gay to clean your butthole.
It
Yeah.
is. It is gay.
How is it? What the
Why are you attacking that community?
Yeah.
I'm not.
What is your
attacking
problem
that
today?
community.
Do you need
why,
a kiss?
Why are you the worst fucking? We're just constantly throwing Mike underneath the bus.
I'm
Why is
not.
Mike gonna die every episode?
I'm not.
Someone
I'm
dies at the
not.
fair every year.
I'm asking why
I
you're.
just say a common joke of saying something's gay.
Little Jimmy
And
died
the
on the
next
Ferris
thing
wheel
I
because
have
he
to-
was
Wait.
gay.
Wait a
Next thing
second.
I have to hear about
No.
is for 30 minutes. I
No.
just have to sit here and take
We're
being
giving,
a
we're
homosexual.
giving him a
No,
fair
no,
talking for being a
No,
homonym.
let's rewind it for a second here. You said, and I gave you all kinds of rope to pull yourself back.
Not to hang yourself with.
That you did not clean your asshole until you're 21 because you thought it made you gay. And I was
Little
like,
shitty.
and I gave you all kinds of time to walk that
He
back.
gave
I
you
had,
an
I had a
out.
whole ass conversation with like a bunch of dudes in the
The
military.
whole
about
ass
this.
conversation.
And it
Pun
was about like
intended.
it was
Not a
about like how
half-ass.
you wipe, and like whenever you wipe, how do you wipe?
Front to back.
Okay.
Yeah, front to
Why
back.
would you wipe back to front?
Yeah,
You're gonna get
yeah,
shit all over your
yeah,
balls.
okay, but how do you wipe? How do you use the paper?
One fold.
Fold it over into
One
a
fold.
One
square.
fold. No, I grumple it
No,
into
one
a
fold.
ball.
No.
So like
A
I don't have
ball?
to feel because anytime I've ever had like one wipe, I feel my asshole. And I'm like, this is gay, and then I'll just like I'll put it into.
Because
a
you
ball.
felt your asshole through the fucking.
Yeah, dude, that was a weird feeling.
You gotta wipe your ass.
I mean,
What did you fucking go through the
I
toilet
still
paper
do,
and finger
and
your
that-
own
and that-
asshole?
that's
What the
what I'm
fuck?
talking about.
Why?
And like,
Are you
it
having
al- it
repressed
also-
memories from wiping your ass?
Are you
No, it also like in my opinion, like there's more space between the shit and my fingers. So to me, it's a little bit more.
There's a
healthier.
shit barrier.
Are you?
Are you okay?
Are you? You're saying that's my fault that you look bad, and this is what
But
you're
you
saying.
Just do it yourself.
Like
What do you
I'm
mean?
just sitting here, taking it all in, and I don't know what to say. Like that's pretty terrifying.
What do you mean?
I'm
So like,
confused.
You're like,
do,
well,
do
I,
you not think that the amount of space between
I'm talking about.
shit and your fingers is like a problem.
I mean, you don't wash your hands after?
Well, you do wash your hands, but I'm just
So I
saying.
guess it shouldn't be a
even
huge
if you
problem.
if you get a little bit of shit on your fingers, you're gonna be sitting there, you'll
you're
smell it
gonna-
after you wash it, and you're like,
What
I
the?
could still.
Who just smells their hands after they wipe their ass?
No, I'm saying like if you get a little bit of shit on your hands,
But
and then you like
could
wash
clean
it.
your hands.
Yeah,
like-
and then
But it's not
and
gonna
then
smell
like
like
2
shit.
hours later, you'll still smell it.
No,
No.
I don't think that's
Unless
You
you
can
got it in
scrub-
your fucking nose somehow.
No,
Like,
it's
is it-
like, it's in your head.
Is
It's
it
in your head.
in your fingernails? Maybe
No.
Like
I'm just
it's-
saying it's in your head. Like you know it was there, so you can smell it.
No,
Never.
No.
heard
This
that.
happens to me a lot.
The fuck? You have a lot
I'm
of
not saying
issues.
that I get shit on my hands. a lot,
Repressed
but I'm just
memories
saying-
with Mike.
I mean,
Don't touch my asshole. It's gay.
wait.
Don't do
What
it.
happens? Do you worry about getting shit on your hands?
Yes.
He just doesn't want to
And
have
I don't.
shit
I don't
hands.
like a little amount of space with only like one ply,
No,
or like a couple of plies in between, fingers and butthole. I like
Because
a
it's
glob,
gay
a
to
ball.
touch your own butt.
No, I just don't like
finger
the
holes,
feeling
baby.
of knowing that shit is that close to my hands. Is that weird?
You
It's
just don't-
not-
I
you
raise
just-
you the question: is that weird?
It's
you
not as
just don't wanna
weird
touch shit.
as not cleaning your asshole till 21.
Because you thought touching your butthole was gay.
Yeah, because you could be a germaphobe.
Because you thought you
and
were a
while,
homosexual.
while being a germaphobe is somewhat strange to me, not showering and cleaning your asshole until you're 21 is just absurd and disgusting.
Yeah, that's right.
I'm not saying that it was not like ever.
You did say that it wasn't until you're 21.
I know. It
You
didn't
said
happen,
this.
Didn't happen on a regular basis. I should say that.
He
It
just
didn't
didn't wash
happen on a
frequently.
regular basis. Yeah.
Well, he washed, just not where he should wash.
Yeah. What do you mean? I'm still washing. Like I still don't to this day. I
You
don't
didn't
wash my
wash
feet
the
all that
area
much.
you should wash.
Like to this day, I don't wash my feet all that much.
That's not the same.
Oh, it's not the same.
I mean, you should wash your feet too. I'm not saying skip. I'm not. Believe me, I'm not greenlighting you not cleaning some other part of your body. Like please don't misconstrue what I'm saying. Clean your whole body.
Clean
Okay.
it all, every crevice.
I'm 42 years old, and maybe you didn't get your life lessons. Mike, when you take a shower, clean all of your body.
Yeah.
Like all of your body. Yeah, it's not as bad not to clean your feet as not cleaning your asshole out. Fine, clean it all.
Clean it
Take
all.
3 minutes.
Don't forget
clean
something.
your whole body. I'm sorry no one gave
mean-
you that advice before now.
Sorry, no one gave you the courage to do it.
Listen. I'm learning. I'm going through life and I'm learning.
Slowly. Very slowly.
I mean, you didn't, like I said, you didn't watch Django until 12 years after.
That
so
is-
we're pretty much on the same
That
level.
is not the
No,
same.
it's the same exact thing. I didn't learn,
Okay.
the importance
I
of
want
that
you
until
to lay out for me how you not cleaning your asshole for 21 years is the same as me not watching a movie that was relatively
All right,
popular.
So everybody was talking about it, right? And like everybody knows Django was like classic, pretty
Okay.
much straight out the gate.
Okay.
And then you decided to just not do anything about it.
Other things came up, yeah.
Yeah, other things came up. There
He was just
more
living his
important
life.
Living my
man.
life, working out,
things.
playing
That's what I'm
basketball.
saying. And
Touching
I was,
tips.
I was being raised.
Sometimes.
I was being raised, and I was like, man, that's not a problem. Nobody ever talked about it. Like, oh no, the opposite of you is that nobody ever talked about it until somebody talked to me about it, and I was like, that's a problem. And I said, I fixed the problem.
There's a lot of
immediately.
talking about it that happened there. A lot of talking that happened.
I don't know.
When they're talking about it. And then
I don't
talking
know
about
where I'm going with this.
it. I don't know.
But,
You just kept talking about it. So.
But we're the ones that make you look bad. We're the ones that are making you like me. I'm just
Fucking
here.
boys stuck on the same subject. I'm talking about it. And you're just talking about it.
I didn't expect a
Wait,
breakdown.
just look
of
at it. Just look at
how
it.
the same thing. I'm just saying.
I mean, I know that you said that one episode I didn't talk very much. You need me to talk as much as possible because you just hang yourself. You were given the live
That
mic.
rope that was supposed to help you up.
You're
is
just-
on
I'm
you
like,
now.
listen, like, just walk it back.
But actually, update. Haven't been eating that cereal, so I haven't been having aggressive diarrhea every Friday.
What cereal?
Yeah, a couple episodes back, I was talking about how I was just eating Cheerios. As
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah, you had way too much fiber.
yeah. So I
You
was
were
just getting
shitting out
aggressive-
lava.
Yeah, update fixed.
Butthole problem fixed.
So let's like shift away from your asshole and bowel movements and shit like that.
Yeah, what's up?
So like you could do like take a bowl of Cheerios, right? It could be like it could show you like what life is like. If you think about Cheerios, like some of the dregs of society are the ones that are like suck on their milk, get a little bit of sugar. They're real rich people and they got a little strawberry. So there's levels of like society if you look at a bowl of Cheerios, excuse me.
Yep. on
You know what I mean?
on what you put in it.
Yeah, so like,
Like bananas.
Yep.
and
Yeah, so let's say you
sugar.
look at the bowl of cereal. Like, they're the ones floating in the middle. They're the average people. You got those ones that are doused in milk, drowned in. They're the poor people. You got people a little bit of sugar. They're relatively middle class. Sugar and strawberry, sugar or banana maybe, high end stuff. And
I do that with my
the
Rice
milk
Krispies.
and the milk's the ocean.
Where did this go? This is like. Just
I just
an
trying to
analogy
change.
that
I'm
you
just
came
trying
up-
to change. Yeah, I'm trying to change the subject.
Life lessons.
I'm
with
just
John.
trying to give an analogy.
This is a fucking gay analogy, dude.
Uh-huh.
Why?
I just want to say.
Why are you attacking homosexuals at every turn?
I just want to say.
You don't think gay people like cereal?
Tim Allen.
I never said that.
You said it was a gay analogy.
Just
Or-
saying, overly thinking cereal is pretty gay.
What the fuck?
Also, did you
What?
guys know that
What?
Kellogg, like, he didn't. The guy who made Kellogg's, he made that cereal as bland as possible so people wouldn't jerk off.
the fuck?
Yeah.
No.
Sorry, I don't want to jerk
No,
because I'm eating Cheerios today.
No. No,
Yeah,
this is
Kellogg-
not.
Where's this blasphemy
No.
coming from? What the fuck?
Kellogg himself made the
No.
cereal so that
Listen
people
here, Count
wouldn't jerk.
Kellogg. I don't want to jerk off because I
Yeah.
ate your
No.
fucking Cheerios.
Yeah, so that people wouldn't jerk off.
I don't
He
believe
made-
you.
He made a regiment of food and life.
I don't
And
believe
that's
you.
why it's bland. Any Kellogg. I mean, I don't know.
He's like,
for
sorry, I don't
sure
want to
it's
jerk
bland,
off today.
But
It's
it, so
Cheerios.
people didn't jerk off.
I don't believe anything that you're saying.
Good. Brian, help me out.
What?
Give me backup. Look up.
Kellogg.
My Google history is going to
What?
be flooded with random
What?
shit.
It's not your Wi-Fi. It's
When-
Cameron's.
when-
It's on my fucking browser,
When
bitch.
when did Kellogg? That came out like the 40s, right?
Yeah, well, I guess he was trying to stop people
And he's
from
worried
jerking
about
off.
chronic masturbation. People were going to war and dying and working mills. They weren't jerking off all over town. Like, what are you talking about?
I'm just telling you,
This
the
is
man,
not-
the man had a plan.
This is not accurate. This is not accurate.
Did
This
it better
is
than the
accurate.
church.
I
This-
swear to God, this is accurate.
he is going to make you look stupid as fuck.
Please tell me I'm wrong. If it's
He's
not,
going to
it's
tell you
some
that-
cereal guy. If it's not Kellogg, for sure.
His younger brother, W.K. Kellogg, was the one to mass produce, copyright, and market the doctor's cornflake product, leaving out the original claim that it would curtail masturbation. It was cornflakes.
So but no, why did it curtail masturbation? Not because it was bland. People weren't jerking off to cereal. Like, I feel like
Oh,
there's,
this tricks, dude.
there's
Oh.
there's
Dude, this
something-
headline I just saw says when cornflakes were part of an anti-masturbation crusade.
But why though? Like, what was the reason? It wasn't because they were bland. People weren't just like, oh, there's sugar in my cereal. I'm gonna jerk off. Like, this isn't a thing.
It was like
Maybe it
a
just
it was
got
literally like a religious thing.
Yeah.
It was like
But why? I need to know what the thought process on why the cornflakes curbs masturbation. How? Like, why were you masturbating before
this
the
is what happens whenever you
cornflakes?
think about things too much, man. This is pretty gay.
What
Yeah,
thinking? thinking is
Shit.
gay? Why? You spent months
Man, this man
attacking
looks like a
minorities,
straight-up G.
and now you're just attacking gays on Pride Month, and I don't understand it. I don't understand any of it, and also, like, I need to know about the cornflakes and how it prevented the masturbation. Since this is
Dude, we need to.
Dude,
have, like,
him and his wife slept in separate bedrooms, and they
Yeah, so they
adopted
wouldn't
8
masturbate.
children and fostered another 34.
but they didn't masturbate.
And none of them could masturbate.
I mean, they were capable.
Well, yeah,
They just ate cornflakes.
they had
I
a
mean,
watchful eye.
God damn it!
The Lord.
God damn it!
He made a bunch of anti-sex books.
Their father said masturbation's pretty fucking gay, dude.
Hey, that means that they never had kids of their own.
Touching your own dick, dude, that's pretty
Hey,
fucking gay.
His formula must have worked because he wasn't banging his wife. He wasn't masturbating. They adopted
that's
kids.
what you're getting off to,
Like,
dude.
why
Touching your own, you getting, he came into his kids. He's like, "What are you doing down here?
is
Playing with yourself?"
Dude,
And
he
that's
spent
what
his-
gets you off. That's
He
pretty
spent
gay.
he spent the honeymoon writing an anti-sex book. And they slept at, like I said, separate bedrooms, and they adopted 8 kids and fostered 34. So
So-
they never had kids of their own.
then
They
he
never had
wasn't-
sex.
that had nothing to do with being gay though. He didn't like sex.
They just
Oh,
didn't
no,
have
I
sex.
don't know.
He
But yeah, he one of the things of him making that cereal was that so people wouldn't masturbate.
But what's the reason though?
Well, how?
The why did cornflakes make you not want to masturbate?
I don't know. Eat cornflakes for a month straight and see if you want to jerk off. We can be the fucking people, dude. We can do the research.
I mean, you certainly wouldn't do because you figure like jerking off is gay too, right?
That is pretty gay.
So yes, you can't jerk off either. Just can't clean your asshole. You can't. I mean, you can't touch yourself down there.
Dude,
I mean, right? Like,
I need someone to Dutch rudder him.
I want to see like a fucking clip of like me introducing and being like, "Hey guys, welcome to this episode." And
This
then
is
just,
breakfast
like,
at Bob's. Just
completely-
cornflakes, stuff, and
completely
masturbation.
silent, just me and John sitting from each other. Yeah, so Kellogg's is pretty gay, right?
I mean, I don't understand. Like, I don't understand any of these thoughts going through your mind.
What do you mean? I just say.
What do you mean? What do I mean? I've been talking about it for an hour or four.
I
It
just
feels
say
like
stuff.
hours, but
We've been recording for almost an hour exactly, but they
That's
made they invented cornflakes to give to people in the sanitarium, and it was healthy food.
Sanitarium?
Yeah, it was like it was a healthy food for people in the sanitarium in 1894, and
it
it was a deliberately tasteless food, but it was all part of an extreme diet promoted by his church aimed at suppressing passion. So it made you not want to have any passion because it was so bland.
okay.
And
so
it made
like
you not want to think about masturbating.
So, see, look,
so,
bland.
so these are foodies.
In addition, Kellogg was a fervent believer of abstinence and believed sex and masturbation were unhealthy and abnormal. So if you ate that in the morning, then it would make you not want to think about masturbation because it was so disgusting. And here's a dad with his kid buying cornflakes.
That's
Sir, do
pretty
you know what
gay.
these are made for?
that they're buying cornflakes
Just
together.
start saying that
Oh
to
my
everything.
God.
I mean, yeah.
Oh
Please
my
publish this episode before the end of June. Please
Oh
publish.
no, it actually. I don't.
You
don't
mean
know
you
what
need to
it's-
fast track this one for Pride Month because you are definitely not an ally.
You're fucking it. You're an enemy of the state.
You are
right
an enemy.
now.
They won't. They're not going to invite you to the parade anymore.
You're not
Yeah,
allowed
I
to be
guess not.
featured in
Anybody-
our flyers, fucker.
Because I was like, anybody can go to the parade. Not anymore.
Not anymore. Not Mike.
Not if anybody listens to
Mike
this.
got uninvited from the function.
Yeah, they're like-
Why? He was being anti-gay up here.
for
Some
like
gay
an
shit.
hour. He's like, I have a podcast. I'm going to say the most awful things about gays. I don't.
Bash the gays for an hour.
don't-
Exactly.
I never bashed any gay.
I don't shower because it might be gay. Touching my butt.
I don't touch my butthole because it might be gay.
Oh my
Sorry,
god.
if I liked it, must be gay.
The only people that think about buttholes all the time are the French, making those stupid ass.
I mean, are you
What,
French? Because you've been
bidets?
talking about buttholes for like an hour.
Oui.
What do you? I'm just talking.
About buttholes for an hour.
It just so happens to be that we keep on wrapping around.
It's a very
You
lengthy,
guys keep
it's a
on
very
leaving
lengthy
the opening.
subject.
I mean,
You guys
listen,
keep on leaving the opening, and I'm taking it.
Well,
you spent a lot of time not cleaning the opening.
So, anyways, what?
the exit. It's the exit.
Depends on the parade you're at.
Yeah,
Depends on the parade you're at.
Depends on the parade, baby. And the function of the whole.
By the way, me. Since you're complaining about
Mic
me being,
drop.
That was gay. That was gay as hell. Pissing me right off. Stupid.
since you guys are fucking
God, fuck you,
complaining,
fuck you, Danica Patrick.
Wait, what? What'd she do?
She's a terrible NASCAR driver. Did you never see the video of everybody talking shit on her in NASCAR? Like all of the NASCAR drivers got together and they made like a fucking giant video of just them talking shit on Danica Patrick.
She's kind of like the Caitlin Clark. In
She would
NASCAR.
literally just intentionally hit people in NASCAR and wreck them. And
Oh,
then she
for
would
real?
wreck her car and total it. Yeah, and she'd be out of the fucking race. That's why she didn't last long in the NASCAR.
She could hit me anytime she wants.
Fucking
Who is
Danica
she?
Pat-
Danica Patrick. She used to be a
Danica
NASCAR
Patrick.
driver.
She drove NASCAR. Made
She
a
dated
left
Aaron Rodgers
turn.
for a little while.
Ooh. Isn't he like a football guy?
Yeah. Anti-vaxxer. He was going to run with Robert Kennedy.
But subject change here. We were right. We were right that that fucking Mike Tyson. He was having a fucking problem, dude. They just canceled made
mean, they
that shit go on
postponed it.
longer. Yeah, they postponed it. Why?
Because he's old.
Exactly.
He was
That was our whole argument.
In a walker.
I mean, I don't
And
think he was in a
and-
wheelchair, but he was
And
old.
He had an injury.
Well, heart
And
issue.
it
It
was
a heart
all
issue,
the
right?
things
Wasn't
that
it-
I was bringing up.
What was
So
his
it turns
injury?
out I was right.
Wasn't it a heart issue?
It doesn't matter. It's an old person issue.
I mean, young people have heart issues too, and you know, so do gay people, Mike. I mean, people have heart
Oh my
issues.
God.
Like,
They
I
don't
mean,
leave anybody out of
God
the
damn
heart
it.
issues.
yeah, like everyone can
I
have
try
heart
to
issues.
change the subject and then we bring it right back around.
But I'm just saying. But you said, well, he's an old person. But like, he had a heart issue, right? Like they couldn't fly the plane or something like that. It was some shit like that.
they
Like,
couldn't fly a plane.
Like they couldn't take the plane off because he had like a fucking heart attack
Oh,
or some
for
kind
real?
of weird heart issue. Like I don't know if the heart attack was like some kind of weird AFib or something like that.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, I mean, he's gonna get fucked up. He shouldn't fight.
Yeah, I mean, I was thinking about this earlier. I was like, I mean, it's just extending his camp. So there's actually more chances of him winning now than there was before this.
He's still 57 years old.
I mean, he's Yeah, but he's got more time to train. I think he's gonna pull it out. The more time that he has to train, the more chances of him winning.
The longer he trains, the older he gets.
That's true.
He's old.
but he's not aging years.
He's
in a
old
day.
as fuck. I'm 42. Sometimes I have trouble walking
I
down
don't
the
know,
stairs.
This conversation's pretty gay. I don't know.
I'm sure. My God.
Good job,
No,
Mike. Back to the gays.
Bro.
No, but
fucked
Oh my God.
no, but I don't know.
How many-
He probably has a better shot.
How many
now.
lists are you on?
A lot.
What do you mean?
You know what I mean.
How many like
Lists of
CIA
like
lists?
clubs that like to beat up groups that are not interested in you.
I don't know, dude.
You
I've
don't like
never
a lot
I've
of
never
hate-
done like a full like who's who.
I
Who
mean,
wouldn't let me?
if people listen to this podcast, I mean, you're gonna be on a lot of lists.
I mean, but that's between them and God.
What the fuck? Between them
All
and God,
right,
baby.
all right,
It's between them and God.
all right, Kanye. All right,
Okay, yay.
I get you.
Picking up
get
a
you,
good
bro.
throw.
Listen,
Fucking picking up a
at
good
least
throw
I'm
now.
not Kanye out here being like Hitler's awesome and shit.
He's like,
With a
Hitler had
mask
some
on.
good ideas, but wow, he's a weird little dude.
I guess yes, you're better than Kanye. Okay, okay.
Okay, yeah, we'll give that one to you.
It's like that Chris Rock skit where people would go around and they'd be like, "I take care of my kids." He's like, "You're supposed to take care of your kids. It's your job." Like, yeah, you should be better than Kanye West. Like,
That's your-
yes,
that's your
yes, you
job.
should be. Clear that hurdle.
I'm just saying he's a millionaire and I'm not. I'm a broke ass bitch. So
Well, he was a musical artist for a while. He
He
was
didn't
actually
become
a
a-
good guy.
he
What?
didn't become a piece of shit straight out the
No,
gate.
he didn't.
No,
He
he didn't
didn't-
come out the womb as like, I'm a fucking asshole.
He didn't become a millionaire because he hated people. Like, he hated people and somehow also became a millionaire, and now he has a bigger microphone to hate people.
I don't know.
I mean,
We'll punch our way up until
We'll
get there.
finger it out.
I'm just punching my way up. All right.
who are you punching?
From
at?
where? The
Wait,
grave?
everybody.
So,
What is this?
okay,
Fucking
so-
Kill
Just
Bill?
flailing.
so in
Lucky and Flute of Arm 2, man.
so
Don't take away my guns.
so and yeah,
All right.
We're at like an
Dude, we need an
hour
out.
and 15.
you should
Yeah,
drop.
we need an out.
Yeah, I had my mic drop moment. We kept going though. I did the
What
thing.
mic drop moment?
What did I say?
That
right?
was
some shit I said to
45
you.
minutes ago.
I don't know. It was like right at 60 minutes. I said
But,
something.
Yeah, it was like at right at an hour. There was a mic drop, but we went on for 15
yeah,
more
Yeah,
minutes.
there's-
And I
an-
made the motion, but then we kept.
There's
going.
an Asian hierarchy. And
Yeah, I have it pulled up here.
Oh, he
Oh,
does.
you actually?
my
wait a
God.
minute. There's actually documentation of this.
Yeah.
I was just speaking out of my ass.
Not
Go.
fucking
Holy
real. They-
shit!
Go.
They all
this
hate
is
each
even
other.
better.
Holy fuck!
I'm not sharing the data on the podcast.
Share the data. Somebody had to figure out the data.
Well, they got like a East. They got
Hey,
Asia.
hey,
and then
do you believe in science?
Do I believe in
This
science?
isn't
you trust the science?
This isn't science.
This
it's
is
This
trusting
isn't
the
science.
science.
It's literally just a fucking
it's
graph.
statistics.
Trust the science.
It's
Read
statistics.
the paper.
Okay, there's a hierarchy in Asian and Western countries. So
Endless.
Asia, it goes to status, admiration, affiliation, safety, and physiological. Same thing on the other side,
Too
but it
long.
goes self-actualization.
Okay.
Prestige.
Let's cut it down. Let's cut it
No,
down.
he's
Let's
going.
Just
I'm just saying. Like I don't know if we should film back-to-back episodes. The shit has fallen.
Yeah, we're
The
falling
wheels
apart.
have fallen
My balls fell
off.
Oh, it goes Koreans and then honorary Koreans and
Wow,
collective
Wait,
dark.
wait, what's it? Hold on.
What's an honorary Korean?
Yeah, what?
East Asian immigrants, light-skinned Central Asians, Korean white multiracial, and
This is
light-skinned
going deep,
non-Koreans as
They did the
honorary
science.
Koreans. And then there's like collective dark,
Where's
which
this?
is like Southeast Asian immigrants,
Where-
Korean South Asian.
Where is this poll from?
It's
Yeah, where is
the
this?
triracial system of Korea.
That's the poll.
Yeah.
Listen, the Koreans labeling themselves as the most hated is hilarious.
And
if
then
this
they
is
got
coming
then
from
they got
Korea.
like a box
That is a good
graph that
flex.
goes down and then it flows into what from one side to like Central Asia, East Asia, Southeast Asia, West Asia, South Asia.
I do
East
like
Asia.
the flex that we're the most hated. That's nice. That's
Mhm.
some.
Well, are
But
you
yeah.
Korean? You need to find out now.
Oh, look at
Other
my
than
phone.
just Asian.
I look at my phone.
Well,
So are we cutting?
Are we
We
we bouncing?
We can bounce
All
if you
right,
want. Yeah.
fucking
We'll
Breakfast with
We'll
Bob.
come back to
catch
it
you
next
guys
week.
next time.
Go back to
Fucking
the
vote
Asian
for Hunter
hierarchy.
Biden.
Cameron's right
I
here.
mean, I'd vote for Hunter
There's
Biden.
Nate. Nate's there.
They'll
Cameron's
never
here.
know what Korean you are.
I'm looking it up. I'll tell you
Okay.
right now. I don't know.
That's
You
a
guys,
wrap,
this
buddy.
is outta- Northeast, Northern Asia. Bye.